Okay, guys, I think we are kinda live, playing a game called the Stanley Parable. Wait, me, you know, get my laptop ready. I just installed this game though. It was on monthly games from PS Plus. Hey, let me just change the tags. Okay. Okay. Stanley Parable. Okay, have you played the Stanley Parable before? No. Please adjust the slide until the computer is barely visible. Okay, well. It's barely visible now. Just for curiosity. Okay, yeah. It depends because I play standing up and I also play enter the current time. Huh? 240. Hey. 244. Okay, let's just wait 1 minute till this reaches 145. So that we hit the... Okay, come on, I want this perfect time. Boom. Hell yeah. Note, accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Okay. Is this an horror game? I've never played this though. Okay. Wait, there's a monitor that... Okay. It is mirroring our... Power control, vibration, language, English, title, star. Okay. Move, look. I see, and crouch. Never the end is never... Huh? Never the end is never the end is never the end is loading new. Is loading never. This will never load.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
One man named Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-ending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, he was happy to just press...
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
What?
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Oh,
no one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, hell no. Hey, oh, hey, hey. Hey, we are tall. Damn, we are tall. Our furniture is just too low. Okay, I need to... Can I go hide under there? Fish, orb, 56 years. Oh, I see. Partition core proving partitions for... Okay. What's the clock's ticking? Oh well. What? I'm interacting with nothing and it's making a noise. So if I... Oh, hey! Oh,
But
I can...
Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Oh!
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
Yes.
Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me.
Yes.
In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy.
Yes.
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come.
Yes,
Eventually,
exactly.
someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end.
Yes.
He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
He will be
Now
told
it's
what
just
to
a
do.
little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
I
Here it
hate
comes.
Monday. Hey. Did it came? Did the time came? Did anybody give me a new order? Did they told me, hey mate, you're dismissed, you can go home? Have I been fired? Like, mate, you are useless, get out. I don't want to. I was happy in my oh. Hey. Hey. Is there anything new? Can I just close the door again?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
no.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that.
Yes,
No.
I've never been trained
This
for
couldn't
this.
go
I shall
anywhere
not
except
take this.
badly.
Oh,
The thing to
this
do
cable
now,
man
Stanley thought to
is
himself,
odd.
is to wait. Nothing
Yes.
will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In
Yes.
here I can be happy forever.
What is this?
I will be happy.
roof? Is this supposed
Stanley
to be a
waited.
window?
Hours passed, then days.
Ten.
Had years gone by? He no
Maybe,
longer had the ability
perhaps.
to tell. But the
Oh,
one
I
thing he
know,
knew
I
for
know.
sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually,
Get out.
someday, they
me
would
get out.
arrive.
Let me get
Soon,
out.
very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
I must sit on
Now
the
it's
corner.
just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Bonk. Here it comes. Black screen. Boom. Mysteries, Easter eggs everywhere. Action. And nowhere that it was not possible to not see. Just amazing. This is a deep. This has a deep meaning. You see, guys, if you don't do shit and you don't leave your comfort zone, okay, you will never be happy. Yeah. Anyways. Boop. Boop. Boop.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, is this a meeting? I can just print.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the
Oh,
office.
hell yeah.
But it didn't
That's,
make... No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
It's bright. Oh, hey. Hey. At least turn your computer off, mate. Yours. Oh! Oops. Oh, oops. Oops. My bad. My bad. Bro spent so much time clicking on that keyboard that even his fingers are not clicking. Can I go to the bathroom? Is this the bathroom? See guys, just boop. Haha. Boop. Add me in or let me out. Oh, hey, I see the exit. This office is a weird one though. Stop clicking. Clicking. Mondays. Me too, buddy. Me too. Wait, live frozen my PC. Wait. Yeah, okay, let's see. What is this? Hello? Mate 415? Are you there? 415? Mate, unnamed mate. Oh. That gotta be the meeting room. But I need to go there. How do I go there? Oh, hey.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did I? Or did I went right? I shut the... The office was there. So, just because... No, let's hold the... Let's hold the narrator. Oh, hey. No. I am at nowhere to be seen. Hello? 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 This our... Oh, meeting room. Hey, buddies. Tips for not getting fired.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I'm doing fine. Rip Franz. Oh no, not Franz. Probably got shot while he was inside the Tiger 2. This whiteboard is a bit odd. Hey, everyone is unique. You most of all. Damn, that's bullying. Number of slides on this slides. Slides, charts and slides, charts. Okay, I'll take it. Telephone directory. Write a tweet shorts on the same slide that pick the same information. Yes. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Yes. Please, no more charts, please. I'm buying stuff. Oh, hey, the boss appreciates him on your end. Circle the top 20 things. Was your boss? Hello, the return your boss. I don't like my boss. Hey, solving interpersonal conflicts. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another, like yourself, but more inclined towards conflict, unless you're the kind of. Hey, what are your dreams for? What are your dreams for the future? Nature, the no. A boat, yes. Okay, you got me. A boat. Boat will be cool. Tips or not. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no exception of promotion or recognition. Don't get fired. Okay, I'll take it. After solve dispute with a coworker, let it ball beer inside you. Take it passive aggressively on other coworkers. His recent coworker from supporting you more. Okay. My stream is being normal. Using such to assure employees everything is okay. Okay, everything is okay. The slide said it is. Can I? Where's the? Can I climb up there? Can I? The clicking noise on the mouse. This dude clicked so much on the keyboard. His fingers are the keyboard now. You can't jump. Wait. Is this a reward? Get your first trophy. Hey, a trophy for getting my first trophy. Hell yeah. Now this is what I call getting recognition. Alright. Yeah, and I'm playing this game for the first time. So yeah. I don't know what to do. Broom closet. Let's go get a broom. Hey. Yes, I play other games.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he
Yes,
turned
there
around
is.
and got
There
back
is a
on
broom.
track.
There's a broom. The witch's broom. Yeah, I play
There
other
was nothing
games.
here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
Okay,
No
but I
reason
see a
to
tool.
still be here.
Okay. What if I stay here? Like what? Well,
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He
Yes.
wasn't even doing anything. At least
I
if there
am.
was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
certain. Well, I drive. I play driving games, shooting games, war games, social games. Not social, like hack room and stuff like that. Minecraft too. So yeah. Blah. Let's. I think we glitched the game. Haha. Oh. Whatever. Boring. Hey.
Coming to a staircase,
Hey.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Did I? What if I go down? What if I did go? What if I go down? I will challenge the narrator. I'm a child. Oh hey. Oh hey. Oh, that's a car. Yes, I'ma head out. Bye bye. See ya.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Oh, but
He
Stan-
considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during
How is
work
the car
hours.
parked
He
here?
might
What
be
is that?
fired for
Ah.
that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And
Oh,
then
you're
something
right.
occurred to Stanley. Maybe,
Okay.
he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Oh, that's
All of my
crazy. Maybe I
co-workers
am.
blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any
Might not be
logical
useful,
sense.
sorry.
And
Oh,
as Stanley
thanks.
pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For
What is-
example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh,
Why
hey.
did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Yes.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Of course
No,
they're familiar.
Stanley
I
said to
was
himself,
here.
this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at
Yes,
last,
it's not.
he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled.
I'm dreaming.
This is all a dream.
This a
Oh,
dream.
What a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an
Yeah.
explanation. His
Yes.
co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't
Yes.
crazy after all.
Yes.
He thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to
Yes.
go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
For
So,
real. What's
he
the shite?
imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he
Oh.
imagined himself
Hey.
soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it
Oh,
too
hey.
appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley
Oh,
marveled
hey,
that
yeah,
he
yeah,
had
yeah,
still
yeah.
not
I know
woken
these
up.
rooms.
How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Oh, hey.
Why
Okay, now
is
we are
there a
cool.
voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Not
Now
dictating
the voice was
everything.
describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it
What?
particularly
What do you want
strange.
to say?
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
Oh.
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself?
Exactly.
Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Oh.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
That's
After
more
all,
shock.
he knew for
Yay.
certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
What?
Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
Okay.
He would prove it. He would prove that he
Just
was
what?
in control, that this was a dream.
What is a dream?
So he closed his eyes gently,
I know this type
and he
of
invited
dreams.
himself to wake up.
Yes.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Yeah?
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
I
Let me
still
go back
kinda
to my
see
job.
stuff.
Let me continue pushing
I
the
see
buttons.
a light.
Please. It's all I want.
I see a light.
I want my
in-
apartment, and my wife, and my job.
I'm seeing
All I
light.
want is my life exactly the
Huh?
way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
Kinda see stuff.
Everything will be fine.
I just don't know where to go, but I see
I
stuff.
am okay.
No, you are not okay. Wake up. Wakey bye. Oh hell no.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I
I'm
must
real.
be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oops. Have I been shot dead? Like dead?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Mariella.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She
Yeah.
arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and
Oh.
walked to her place of work.
Yes,
But on this
I've been
particular day,
shot.
her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And though she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what
This
isn't.
narrator is giving
It was
me
comforting to think this, and
Little
in a
Big
certain way,
Planet
seeing this
narrator
man made
vibe.
her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important
No,
people
I'm not,
whose impressions of
I-
her would affect
I'm
her
sorry,
career,
but
and by extension, the rest of her life.
it's hard though.
She had no time
Well, I
for
have
this,
a Discord
so it was
on the
only
channel.
a moment
You
that she
can go-
stood there, staring down at the body.
You
And
can
then
go
she
to the
turned
profile
around.
of this channel or account, whatever you call this, and you'll have a link for our Discord, and maybe there you can show your work for our little community. Though we are only like 3 there, but sure we are something. Pardon. Right. Hey! Now I turn these off. Okay, let's go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
Restored.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Meeting room. Boom. Yes, you can go
When
to...
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope, this time I'll go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
But yes, you can go to our server and then you can share your work in there. There are more people there, only like more 2 people probably, but there are more there.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley
Beautiful.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yes, let's drink it up. Chug. Give me the drinks, give me the drinks. Give me that cold drink.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A
Indeed.
room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Uh-huh. Yes, number one dead.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Am I that bad? Am I the bad guy just because I like chilling in here because I'm tired of being in the same room for months and years to come?
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
No. No. I will stay here till the narrator talks again. You shall speak, my dear. You shall narrate that I'm trying to take a coffee, but the coffee machine is probably broke or something. Why is it? Why is this that? Why is this machine looking like a face? Why you look like a face? Why you look like you're a face? You have a face. Coffee nut. Coffee nut. What is that? What is this? Okay, I'm back, I think. Fuel. Hashtag something. Hashtag Blitzkrieg.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Let me in. You're not letting me in. Oh wait. This door has a different noise. Storage. Please don't shut. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's go for the storage. I yearn for the storage inventory. I'm about to promote myself to storage inventory manager. Tired of typing.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No. Oh, there's a cool painting. Russia mentioned. Привет, Россия. Привет, Россия. Давай. Can we? Shall we? Oh, wait! Ah! No, that's not what I meant. No, yo. Oops.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Is it left? Or should I go right? No. Okay, the narrator work is fun. Can I open? It's okay.
Oh no.
Oh,
no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Oh, okay, sure. But now I want to go to the left. You potato brain.
No,
Mate.
not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
It's
clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yes, I hold on.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right.
Yeah?
Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh. I see. Yeah, truck. Okay. Are you sure it's through here? I'm kinda scared though. Let's go. Oh, is this the Matrix? This is the Matrix. This is the Matrix, isn't it?
No,
Wait.
This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This
But
is all
you-
a spoiler.
Oh,
Quick,
hey.
Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay. We just have to get back to
Wait.
who am I
Employees.
kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
Okay.
From the top.
From the upper. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Wait.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, that's the caller number. 427. 427. 427. 427. Wait, guys. Whatever. Yeah, okay. Begin the game again. No, 427, 427, 427, 427, 427, number 427.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or...
No.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who
I
wrote
don't
the
know.
story. Was right
Yeah,
here just a
but-
minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
I
Okay
go
then. It's an adventure.
Oh,
Come,
hey.
Stanley. Let's
Come,
find the
Stanley.
story.
Let's find the story. I say we go back there. Oh, hey. See the storage. Let's go back here. Yeah, let's go back here. Oh, wait. We can open and close doors. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Lovely. Clock's ticking.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we just...
So we went
do
through
we need to
there,
restart the game
and we
again?
came here.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be
For real?
better than this. Okay,
No,
let's
but
give it
this
a
is
shot.
good.
Why
No.
not?
Bro is cutting our existence. Bro is cutting our life. What is bro doing? Bro shall not do it. Bro shouldn't do it. Bro shall not do it. Broski is wrong. Bro is really wrong. Bro is just fully wrong.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
It
decided to
could
go to the
mean
meeting room.
someone
Perhaps
had
he
the
had simply
PC
missed a
turned
memo.
on. Oh, it was updating. Oh, my bad. Well, I think I just yeah. Yeah. Wait, guys, let me do something. Let me go do something. Real quick. Okay. Let's go. 427, 427, 427, 427, 427, 427, 427, 427, 427, 427, 427, 427, 427, 427, 427.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Yep.
I might be remembering this wrong.
I
It's
might-
possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh wait, that's a smart one. Why I can no longer interact with the doors? Ah. Listeners interactable. Oh, hey! Surname access. Surname. Okay, now we have. Don't remember this one being gone. Oh no, I've never been. No, I've been here. We just went straight forward. Okay, this one is something. Something in the old files.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here
The
it
story, of course. The storyboards never lie.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story.
Well,
Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
why would this hallway even exist? Please somebody explain to me. Oh hey. No, oh, I have worked in places like this. It's not bad. It's not as bad as it looks.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is
Well,
this the story?
Neither do
don't think so.
I.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
Oh,
Is
hey.
that correct?
Wait, guys.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and...
Okay.
It
Hello.
really paid off. So, good job.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey.
no, I don't feel right about this at all. We
I
both
won.
know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
I know, right? I was
Okay?
just walking.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
No. Doesn't he not notice that every time he restarts, this just gets even weirder and weirder and probably more corrupted though, like corruption. Wait. The Stanley Parable venture line, huh? Huh. We have a path now to follow. No, I'm a Holly car driver. I'm not a Holly car driver IRL. But I drive Holly cars in games. I make my path. I like off-road, so yeah. I don't think this will be it. Anyways.
Alright, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Is it? This door is now open. Nah.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay. Oh, hey. Oh no, that was already like that. Oh no, bro's playing solitaire. I might be alone. At least I'm not solitaire. Anyways, let me just finish this little snack. Okay. Let's jump back into the game. For B6 437.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though,
Onward.
here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
Okay.
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Yes,
Okay.
probably.
Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa.
Whoa,
Hang
whoa,
on.
whoa. Yes,
That got a bit weird back there.
It
Well,
did.
I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Hell yeah. Oh no, this is an adventure. Let's go. I say we take Jerusalem, Berlin and Poland. Let's go. Time shit. Now we're pushing. Oh hell yeah. Oh. Oh hell yeah. Banger. So we follow the line. Hell yeah. Shit, bit too loud. But it is what it is.
Cut the music.
Yeah.
Go back and look at that fern.
Oh.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make
Huh.
sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
I can smell. Yes, it's a fern. It is indeed a fern. Yes, it smells like. Yes, nature. I cannot forget this fern, is that what you're saying? Yes, nature inside the office is always important not to forget. You're gonna see that
Wait,
fern.
what? We're back at the office? No,
Yes.
no. Line,
Yes,
you do know we're looking
yes.
for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Huh. Yeah. Oh yeah, we go back to my office. Get out. Oh hey. Maybe not. No new orders. That said, we've been fired. And I don't know. Okay. We went there. And we went through here. No, we left there, but we entered this. Yes, I guess you only have to go this now. I've been here though. Oh, hey. Ah, maintenance hallways. Always oh, again.
Oh,
247.
no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
247. Hey! Allow me! You're distorting my life. That's not fair. My good sir, I hope that you know that what you're doing shall be illegal.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Hell yeah, I say we go this direction. Let's go meet 437.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
It sure is.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Sword. A boat. A boat with a sword. That's it. A sword that is a boat.
Oh,
yes.
No, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay.
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
No. So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Stanley! Wait! The confusion. We've been playing this confusion ending for 17 minutes. Wrong!
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
Yeah.
That's really how all this goes?
Maybe.
Determined?
Maybe.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing. Wall.
This thing wall.
You consulted me. Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really?
Yeah.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it.
I say we take down Jerusalem because of this. I won't do it. Oh, hey.
Stopped?
Oh, hey.
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know?
The whiteboard, the storyboard.
Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Possibly something will. Oh, hey.
Okay. I guess now we just wait, you know.
Yeah.
I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination.
Yes.
So I hope that's where we are right now.
At the destination or about the story?
Eventually.
Yes, I think.
In the meantime...
Oh, hey. Okay, I got... No, this scared me. This got me lacking. I was lacking in this one. It wasn't supposed to happen. Not even. Never the end is never the end is never the end is loading never. Never the ending, never the land. Oh hey, back here. Did you restart it? No
All of his
narrator.
co-workers were gone.
Oh,
What did it
well,
mean?
nah.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No
why
matter
does...
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yes. Let's go, let's, what else? Did we restart the game? I think we did. Oh, hey.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I knew
Perhaps
it.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just
Nuh-uh,
to admire
I'ma go
it.
talk with my boss. I don't care. Boss?
Wow. Yes. This room.
Wow, yes.
What a beautiful room.
Yes.
What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
Yes.
Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without
Yes.
having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Yes. You're right.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first
Yes.
open door on his left.
No. No. Not this time. Not this time.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hey. Oh, hey. Okay, and after all, we ain't gonna talk with our boss. Hey. Crazy. Is this a It's a factory. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. Oh, hey. But not for jumping. Ah. Yes, I don't want to be penalized. Oh, keycard. Do we need a keycard now? I say we jump! If or
Look,
maybe
Stanley,
no.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I
I'm
don't
not your
think
enemy,
so.
really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact
Yes.
is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
The
Please,
line.
Stop trying to make every decision by
The
yourself.
line.
Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her? The line? You talk about the
This
line.
is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
The
She's
line.
been waiting.
The line. You're talking about the line, correct? Or the darkness. Oh, hey.
That's
Hey.
her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
No.
To reach out to her. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
I
That
did.
wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Oh,
How is that
no.
even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not
What?
noticed it sooner? You're not
What?
Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh, hey! Oh no, I'm
I can't
Stanley.
believe I was so mistaken. This
No,
is why
I am
you've been able to make
Stanley.
correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
No.
Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we
No,
can
you're
educate
not.
you properly on safe
No.
decision-making in the real world.
No.
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Nuh-uh. Oh, hell no.
Choice. It's
Yes.
the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For
Yeah?
example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. or he could
Nice.
spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that
Yes,
does not
food.
conform to rational logic.
Oh,
If you
what
find
the-
yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
Well,
Allow
I don't
the
make
person
sense
to finish
many
their
times.
thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Practice. Practice what? Le practice. Practice do que? I'm a practice what? What will I practice?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
But I
Most
haven't
medical
done that.
professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you
8
make
choices
more than
per-
8? Less?
Probably
And
more.
finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Yes.
Ah.
Oh,
welcome
hey,
back. You may have
forklifts.
noticed
I'm
that
a
this room
forklift
has begun to
qualified.
deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But
Is
not to
it?
worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a
Okay.
few minutes ago and
Do I
see what the
plug back
correct
the
thing
phone?
to do would have been. This way, please.
Forklift. No, let me reconnect the phone. If I can unplug it, I can plug it back, right? No. Well, can I at least steal a forklift? What the heck? Okay. Okay, then bye-bye. That was my wife calling me. I didn't know. I thought it was the line because I saw the line. But I wasn't following it. I should probably jump from there. I should probably jump from this. Yeah, let's jump from this. But first, let me... Huh. Okay.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before
Oh,
the narrative
they
contradiction
created
gets
this.
any
I see
worse.
it. I know. This is why it was
Unfortunately,
being
seems
weird.
this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Ah, I wanted to jump. Why were they talking about me jump? There's no more line in there. Huh. Anyways. Close, close. Can I jump from other place then? He could. Hey, work. Work. Okay, you got me. You want? Hey. Hey, how you do? Hey. Huh? Okay. Hey. Hey, that's not so nice. Boop, boop. So our choices are not meaningful. Are meaningful?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Am I? Isn't what is that? What is telling you that this is not the real
Now
world?
remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That
Okay.
means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm
Okay.
quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All
Okay.
right.
Just
When
because you
Stanley
added a
came
cool
to a
song
set
back
of
there.
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly,
Oh.
hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh well. You're not my dad. You cannot give me orders. You're not my superior. You're just a voice in my head. You're just a FBI agent. You don't fool me. Not this time. Haha. Oh wow, so funny. Every door is closed. OMG. How did we
It's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work.
No,
Why?
it's okay.
For what? What did
It's
you get out of
okay.
that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. What am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect?
Perhaps.
How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way.
Cry about
Is
it.
it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
No, please don't.
I have to.
No, you don't. Oh, hey. Hey. Oh, hey. This game is not shut, it's destroyed.
Oh, I'm here. I'm
Where?
still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever.
Yes.
Now look where we are. My entire game
The
is destroyed.
fern. No, this is not
It was
the
the only
fern.
thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be
Oopsie.
funny? You just had to see? Didn't I
Yes.
impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
But I
He
followed
actually
your
knows how to
call.
do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
So you're the boss.
That thought hadn't
You're not
even
the
occurred
voice.
to you,
You're the
had
boss.
it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Oh, hell nah.
My
Not a
story.
child, I'm 18.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so
Oh.
perfect. I worked so hard
Now
on
I'm
it. I
sad.
tried so hard to make
Hey.
this behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Yes.
he entered the door on his left.
No. I'ma go back there. I'ma go.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Oops.
Behave exactly as Stanley
Oh,
would.
hell no, they-
That means
Yeah,
choosing
giving us no
responsibly
other
and
choice.
always putting the story first. I'm quite sure
hell
you'll be
no.
up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Yes.
he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Boring following orders from a person that not even I see. Boring. Oh, hey, everything is intact.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a
Yes.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Now
He
I'ma
might
go
find
talk
an
with
answer
my
there.
boss. I'ma go talk with my boss. I'ma
Coming to
go.
a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, we've been down there. Now we need. I'ma talk with my boss. Like boss. The fuck? The hell is wrong? Where are the people? Where are the existent entities of the? Oh, hey. Hey. Hey, hell yeah. Now this is interesting. Door. It's interesting design. It just reminds me of a Hotel game, a horror game. Markiplier played it and I watched. Reminds me of. Is your the pages? Huh. Business time are hostile takeovers. Then you buy, hostile takeovers. Oh hell yeah, we're gonna take down the government. Oh hey, Hitman. My
Stepping
name is
inside his
007.
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
That means I can
Shocked,
head out.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this.
Oh, ho,
until
ho,
he
ho,
saw
ho.
the door
Why is the
with
gun
a voice
pointing?
receiver next to it. Surely behind this door
Why is the
lay
gun
all the
pointing to
answers
that
his
panda?
questions. And beyond all probability,
Business
he knew
strategy.
the passcode.
Oh.
He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. You know.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
No.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Okay. Night Shark 1115.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's
What?
pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
But I'm
if you
taking
didn't
a
want to see what I
story-
had to show you,
Oh,
then
hey.
why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you
I
wanted
went
over
to the
there.
door on the
Why did you
right.
come this way? Speak. Say something to me.
Because I had the
Explain
water
yourself,
truck.
you
I had the
coward.
water
You
truck. No, you. Oh,
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
huh.
Stanley? Hello? Are
Hello?
Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I
Huh.
need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
Bro, it's getting sad. No.
All right. Stanley, this is important.
Oh,
The
hell.
story needs you. It needs you to make a decision.
Bro, it's
It cannot
blocked,
exist
no.
without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
No, we cannot because he's been trying to just follow orders. No, this is emotional. Shut up, ambulance. This is emotional.
The story needs it.
Yes, mate, go to the right. Trust me. God.
You listening to this, Stanley? Are you?
Oh,
Okay. It's okay. I can wait.
no, bro is having.
I'm quite sure your
He's having a
choice is correct.
meltdown.
It's the best choice.
No.
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Yes. Go to
Take
the
as much
right,
time as you
friend.
need.
Go to the right, my friend. It's a order. Go to the right. Ah, no. This is sad. This is sad. Have we completed the game, like for real, or was just one of the many endings that we had? No. Please, Stanley. Where's my phone? I left my phone, I don't know where. Hey! Stanley!
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after.
Ah.
Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Yeah, I wonder I'll see weather, because this thing kinda blinds me. I'm Stanley. Okay, now I need to get into character. I'm Stanley. Well, if I'm Stanley, I need to go back to my place. Wait, I'm Stanley. I'm 427. Need to get back here. Maybe not. What now? Oh, choices and choices. I have no choice though. I have no orders either. I don't know what to do.
When
Oh.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No. Jokes on you.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I'ma go talk
Perhaps
with
he
my
wanted
wife.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
I'ma
admire
go
it.
talk with my wife.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'm gonna go back to my wife. I'm gonna go pick up the phone. I'm gonna
Stanley
go
was so
jump
bad at
down
following
there.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I will jump down there. I saw the line.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy.
I see the
really, I'm
exit.
not. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone
Yay.
thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. I can now be a ghost. I'm more powerful than you. No one can touch me. I can touch anything. I can possess you. I can possess your belongings. I can control. I can make your chair move when you're not looking, and even when you are looking, I can make that chair move. I'm powerful. Okay, let's go.
All of his
I'm gonna talk
co-workers
with
were-
wife.
Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this
It
Stanley's
is.
office?
Yes, 427. It is 427. I'm gonna go talk with my wife now, for real, for real. I'm gonna go talk with my wife. Wife. If I have a wife.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes.
Standing
Ah,
now in this
yes,
incredible
amazing.
room,
I'm
Stanley, for
out.
the first time, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. I'm gonna go take the second one to my left.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he
was so
wasn't
bad.
5 years ago.
Ah, this is funny. Stanley was so bad at following. No, I'm not bad. You're just
Look, Stanley,
boring
I think
orders.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not
Did
your
we?
enemy, really, I'm not. I
Let's
realize
jump
that
into that
investing your
one.
trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really? You're in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are
Yes.
you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something
Parkour.
beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay. Then show me the way back up there. I want to talk with my wife. If she was calling me. This is gonna fall in my head. It says danger. Oh no, it's just a door. What if I maybe find her not? No. No. Okay. Hello? 2B3. 2B3. Well, this thing is giving me flashbacks.
Now
from-
listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No. I didn't walk. Let's see, blue.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
Oh.
Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
No. No. No.
All right,
Loser.
fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want
Yes.
to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen?
Yes.
Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here.
There's
I haven't
literally
even
no-
finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
I'm
Do
sorry.
not think I put a lot of time into that, because I
No.
did. And in the end, it was all for
No, no,
nothing,
it's a
because
toy.
this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me.
Guns.
You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
No. Ah, pois. Okay, no. I'm not talking my one. Not this for.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yes.
Okay,
Still
so
no
we're getting
swords.
somewhere. Clearly there's something here
In
that
our
speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling.
Hell yeah.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to
Oh.
be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Let's go. Yes. I like this orange though.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep
Oh, there
walking
was a
through doors?
leaderboard.
Again, honest answers, please.
Okay. I'll just be positive.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Hell yeah.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Nah.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Yes. Never the end is never the end is never the end is loading never. Never the end is never the end.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
Yes.
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Yes.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Yes. No. No. You ain't going nowhere. Now burn, my child. You need to learn the consequences of your choice. Maybe not. Haha. No. I'm gonna let you get hurt. Yes, burn. Are you learning, my child? Okay, burn.
You heartless bastard. Did you
Thank
do
you.
it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the
Nah.
latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't
that.
think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's
No.
over.
Hey.
Thank you for playing. Your
Yeah.
input was extremely valuable.
Yes.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't
It
we play
wasn't
someone
awful.
else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
Pinball. Pinball.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
That child had to learn that their choices have consequences. Oh!
Ah, fascinating. What do you
Nice.
think this game is about, Stanley? What's
About
our backstory?
Lookout.
What is our motivation?
Lookout. This is the Lookout game.
Well, it
I
seems
remember. I
obvious
also
to me
seen
that you are
videos
meant
of
to
this.
play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Nah, just my work.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating
Oh,
venture
what?
into the experience of total
Step by
mental
step.
depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come,
I never
let's
knew
venture
what to do
outward and
this
see what
as.
else is out there.
Oh, Minecraft. Minecraft door. On trees. Lookout game. Is a lookout game now. You see, there is an outside door, I guess. Okay. Close the window. Okay, let's go. Ah, this is a job I do.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
We can. FPS are dying.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Oh, hey,
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
boy.
Nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay,
No.
I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another
No.
game. Preferably
No.
something with walls. Something
No.
with nice, big,
No.
insurmountable walls.
No. Come on.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Yes, Korea Simulator. Oh. Punk. Korea Simulator. Wow. Rocket League.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Rocket League. Oh.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
We
There are
play.
lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must.
Where's the nitro?
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. We are picking up some speed. Hell yeah. Never been this happy. Eh. 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 I say. Boom.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Yes.
Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Oh,
Stanley,
you're
I have
still
a thought.
emotional.
And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely
than one
multiple balls makes
Of
for an even
course.
more euphoric sports experience.
Hey,
I'm going
hey.
to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Hey.
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a
Yes.
child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More
want some more.
balls.
Oh, hey. Hey. Let's score all of them. Because they're just that good. Boom. Hell yeah.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
Yes.
Are you having fun?
Yes.
Is this a real video game? Well, I
Yes.
sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
Oh,
That's
hey.
right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without
No.
rules or boundaries, video games are
Special
nothing. Yes,
mention.
that's what I am.
Super
I am
team.
structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my
Yes.
game, now I don't want to
Super
play with you
mention.
either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving.
No,
See how
don't
you
leave
like
me.
it when I'm not around to set the rules.
Okay.
Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows?
yourself.
You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
Bye bye. I'm a ball now. I'm a ball now. Yay.
Hold on. What are you doing?
Bro gave me no boundaries and I fucked around. Eventually. Whoa.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Oh. Oh, hey. I think we... Oh. Hey. Old office. Yes. Old office. It feels empty without a narrator. But old office. Yes, I see the light. Oh, hell. Can I? Sure. 4 to 7, that's why. We're music editors. It's a studio. Okay, bunch of buttons. Okay. Wait.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
Yes,
He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
So you're
yes.
Batman with extra
Yes, I'll
steps.
be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Will it?
I can wait.
Okay, I can do. I can wait too. Whatever. Oh. Well, it is what it is. Oh hey, we are back here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
It's a
meeting
kitchen.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. I'm gonna just knock on all the doors. Okay. Wow, the whiteboard ending. Okay, nice. That's one out. Huh. Ow.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office,
Yes.
but it didn't make a single difference, nor
Yes,
did
it
it
did.
advance the story in any way.
Yes, it did. I found the whiteboard ending.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna call my wife. No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Yes,
just to
of
admire it.
course, my friend.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean,
The fur.
truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
Perhaps, perchance, nowadays everything is.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he
I'll
wasn't
pick up my
5 years
wife's
ago.
phone.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I've been there.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's
Yes.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone
Perhaps.
you've forgotten about.
Maybe.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
It's my
Now,
wife.
I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for... This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Forklift. Oh, it's my wife.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith...
Yes, I can. Wow, getting flesh banged. Good thing is, it's daytime.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh, hey.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Damn.
They'd want to commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Oh, hell no. Bro, just her bed.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh, hey, no. No, it is not. Good morning, employee. Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every
Yeah.
button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now
not.
he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
No.
One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I cannot misclick. I click you. Okay, I'll take it.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Are you sure about that? Watch TV, where? Oh, this is the TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Oh.
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Oh.
The thought excited him terribly.
Oh. Spend time with the boys. Hell yeah.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Prepare dino.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
I'm gonna tell
It
you.
was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free.
Yes.
Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
To tell your wife you love for.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Got to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this,
Oh,
that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing
we are
himself.
in our office.
But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to go to work in the morning. Ah, lovely. Have files. You have. I hate Mondays. You have a balance, a box, perhaps something. Let me go sleep. I ain't gonna press this one. I don't want to wake up early. Huh. The chair still looks small. Nuh-uh. Wait. Oh, what time is it? 10. $10:55. Oh, maybe I'm already late. It is counting the real time. Yes, it is counting the real time. When the clock strikes 12, I'm gonna press the button.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Question nothing. Please press X to question nothing. I'm gonna question everything. Amazing how the clock works. Oh, maybe that's the hours. No, it's not 5. It's like 3. Oh, it's 4. Huh. I'm gonna question nothing.
I suppose
then.
I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please
Stanley
die.
pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
Please
And I
die.
tried.
Please die. A game saying for me to die. Oh, Hannah. Now this is some high level humor. Mates, I'm just getting so lost. I no longer know what is happening in this game. I'm just following the rules. As he is following, I am following. Hey. So he was giving me the right way.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yes, perhaps. I just wait. Let's try to follow this guy's order now. New content. Ooh.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
New stuff, good stuff, is it? Pizza. It's not new, I've been here. I can't go this side either. Perhaps. Huh. I will just lower. Oh no, I thought it was going down. Well, are we yearning to the mines? Are we jumping into the mines? Hey, I'ma just lay low. Don't want my head to get like crushed by something.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Oh yeah, so we are just now starting the game.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I am sure this elevator is different than the others. Are we going up?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it, then. Let's do it.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe miffly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Give me the content. Hey. A jump circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Wait. Block. Yay! We jumped. The jump circle. The jump.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Possibly. Where is this connected to? This goes to monitor. And this is there. This goes here. Huh, anyways. Let's see what's here. Huh. Yes. Mouse noise on a control. Oh, another elevator. Hey.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more.
Wait.
Very good. Yes.
Very good.
I
Yeah.
knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
I'm ready for... Keep it dry. Okay. What's under there? Huh. Wait. The windows, they're not as shiny. Thank you for enjoying
That's
the
it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Hell
You see,
yeah.
Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And
Yes.
don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally
on
accountable.
Twitter, it's not Twitter.
It's my fault,
Twitter
Stanley.
is bad.
I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
I say, yes, we could reset this. I say you're the one in danger, not me. Perhaps by chance. Perhaps and by chance. Oh. Hey, it's different. Is the ground different? The floor. Hey, it really is different. Yes, that's what I remember. Maybe there is new content. Where's the narrator?
Psst. Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
Oh yeah? New content? Coffee nuts. Uh-huh. Oh hey. Oh hey.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Dark Souls. I see the light. I see the light. Oh wow. Oh wow.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
This bro's house? Damn, bro's living good. I know this type of house. This is pretty typical on the Portuguese islands. On some archipelagos. Wait. Bro. It is a funny looking house, the memories. Huh.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Oh. Audience Award Stanley. Independent Game Festival. Bro got the A. Stanley Parable. The British Academy of Film and Television Art awarded the Stanley Last of Us. Oh, okay. The Last of Us. They got fixed with The Last of Us. That's sad. Huh. Our first kiss, my first car. The related to Stanley Parable 2013. Huh. I did not play the normal version, so I remember the original. I am pressurized gas. Oh, what? Pressure. Wait. Firefox. Let's begin. Smile because it happened. A trip down the memory lane. Discs. Dollar bill. First money bro made with this game. Unachievable. Go outside and play for 5 minutes. Okay, know me. British Academy, Stanley. Game Innovation, British Academy Games Award. 12th March 2014. Okay, let's go. Los Angeles, Stanley Parable, little stuff choice. That's me. Oh wow, another funny looking house. Oh hey. And loving out little Stanley. What?
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk, Marco. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Flawless victory. Okay. Person of the year. Nice. The doors. Is this bro's car? Proper a cool car, man. Stanley Parable.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
Carpet textures. Yeah, bro is selling carpet textures. Hey. Bike. This is beautiful.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
Greatest wealth is memory. Oh, hey.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
I don't know. You tell me. Is this your nightmares? Are these your scared things? things you're afraid of, your biggest fears, your nightmares.
Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
I don't think so. Perhaps not recommend. Oh.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
That said, the narrators are really fun. Pressurized gas. Forklift. Damn.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
Nah, you're
You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
I did not play the original one, but this one is being fun. Why is this game making me emotional again? Oh, well, we find a boat. Right.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Oh.
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Whoa. We are in a boat. A floating bunker. A fortress, might say.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so now you see, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes choices and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice
I
in
want to
video
abuse
games.
this
Of course,
button.
I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto.
Maybe, perhaps.
Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your Greek gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once. That you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has much more of a treatise vibe to it. But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone? It has a mouthfeel that is rich with ambition and history. Ambitious history, if you will. See, now you've gotten me going back to manifesto. Heavens... Well, there's sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their pressurized gas review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on how exactly pressurized gas works. Perhaps that would have been a smart thing to check. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the... Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
Yes.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. What, 2 weeks? I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time. But if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curve. Oh, hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it.
Yeah. Oh no. The button. Something weird is happening. I feel like that. Eh? What is happening? The clock.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley Parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives. It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people, because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves. We would turn to look at our deeper nature and find a resounding emptiness gazing back with unyielding aggression. And so because of this... The end is never the end, 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 is never the
never the end. I don't like this salon. Oh. Diz? O que é isso? Ah, isto. Qual coisinha vermelha?
Depois do seu rabo.
Ela tá aqui.
Não sabia. Não. Não sabia.
Bem, com licença. Ir à casa bem.
Uma vez que eu fui.
Okay, I think we're back. Yes. I think my sister already left. Okay, that's so cool. Are we just gonna wait? I think we'll just wait until everything just collapses. Oh, it doesn't collapse more than that. Amazing nature. This is the fern. Sad for us to remember the fern for this. Doesn't suck.
Tem as coisas dos anos da fábrica.
Sim.
E o saco tem desenhos para eu pintar.
Então tenta pintá-los.
E olha, o primeiro, o deste lado, tem um coração.
Tá bem, nunca não tenho, já entendi. Okay, so this is normal. This is nowhere. Ah. Ah. Tá bem. Okay, let's keep it. Oh. It's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end. The end is never the end, it's 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 never the end. Oh, murder, Margarita. Oh, we are back. We are back here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Tá bem, já se entendeu. Isso.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Tá bem. New content, not...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The door on the left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Standard go. Get Chris out. Get Chris out of the room. Chris. Where is Chris? Not there. Oh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, upstairs to our boss's office. Executive boss one. Oh hell yeah, we've been promoted. I have a feeling if I'm for stealing, would you say that every person this was Bruce. Did they steal Bruce's house? Office? Oh, pretty much for her. Huh. Oh hey. Not a panda. That's an elevator. Nuh-uh. Before we enter.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley
hey.
was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Huh. Huh.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Where? Oh. Hey. I've been once in a place like this, like for real. Though it was not, there was people, there were persons, they were working construction site. Wait, life frozen, my computer, my laptop. Okay. Hey. Oh no. Oh no, we are going for the new content.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh wait. Did you broke? Probably.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. Yes, guess. Okay. Okie dokie. Light. Give me a light.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Huh. This looks like a rocket place, you know? A rocket silo to launch rockets, ICBMs.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Damn, are we stepping up the power?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept
He was
it
being
blindly?
manipulated by salary. Probably wasn't Rose saying that.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
When will this end?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yay. Boop. 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 Oh.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Yeah, whatever. Matrix. We are shutting down the Matrix.
Blackness and a rising chill of
not
uncertainty.
darkness, is blackness.
Was it
blackness. Perhaps.
Yes. He had won.
Yay.
He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Oh, cutscene.
The feeling of liberation. The immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Happy ending. Clap, clap. Beat the game. Oh, hell yeah, we have beaten the game. There are probably many more secrets. I don't know, I think I did pretty much a solid round. I kinda flicked around, clicked on a bunch of buttons, interacted with lots of things. It was a fun game. Oh hell nah. Oh hell nah. Please don't tell me it is restored.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Oh. Yeah. No, you cannot make it through them all.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Boss, sir, it's raining. Can I flush the toilet? No. Okay, now instead of going there, I'm going there. I'm a boss. Ding ding. If I want to go up, can I go higher? Oh hell. Banger. Hey. What? Same place again?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk. pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Back in here, what if now I can, like... Oh. No choice, no, I see. It's the same stuff again. Hi. Loading, 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 loading. Okay, it's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end. Now we have the loading, 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 loading the loads to load, loading the loads, loading the back jacks. If I go back up.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
It's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end. Okay, we are back at it's never the end. So it is never the end, they say. Now we go back down. Boss?
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
You know what you can't imagine either? That we go back down. Yeah. Now that's mind blowing.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Oh, my brain. My brain just loads this info for my body to follow. In other ways, I'm manipulating myself into doing this.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Yeah. Surely.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No. I'm gonna escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Will I? Will I? That thing will.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes. Why? Never the end, never the end, never the end, never. It's never the end, it's never the end. Never in, never the end is never the end, 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 is never the end. Hey! Huh. Hey.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Wait, maybe not. I knew there was a plot.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Nothing. I'm accomplished the nothingless. Stanley Parable.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Yeah. Possibly. Nature paintings, Oh, this is the office layout. Corridors, busing in the two doors. Filling cabinets. Office computers. Can I finally turn my computer off? No. Help. The office. There's no sounds this really. There's more. Model design. I think we finished. Is this the end? Boss office. Well, we did not met that, I think. Office clock. Never to be deemed.
This room, perfect example of poor level design, textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. But of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you. Let's see. Stanley walked through the green door. Stanley pushed the big red button.
Stanley pushed the big red button. What is beep beep beeping? Beep beep beeping. Hey, hello there. Beep beep beep. Freedom ending. Yes. Countdown desk. Countdown room. Oh, we've been there. Yeah. design markup. Set level that William. Ah, nice. Yeah, I think we have finished this game. From last one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's it. From Muddy, subject question. The game feature capybaras. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people I met and a question about material number of number of items for them. Your selection of those email. Are they saying shit? Oh dear neighbor. Is it gay? Are you gay? Are you gay? No. From Ding Dong. From art subjects regarding you gain or I appreciate sending my work sincerely art. Nice. Money. Warzone. We designed an ending where Stanley will end up in a battlefield fighting alien. Action game will become sentient and will wage war against an array. Realized shortly after starting the video it was far too jokey and on the nose for tone of the game. Plus some people interpreted it as making fun of people like shooters, it wasn't our intention. Huh. Well, yes, I think we did it. We have finished. Maintenance room. Oh well. We have completed the office. Okay guys, I think that's it. It's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end. Well guys, I have to say to you, this was an interesting game. Overall rating, I give it a 9 out of 10. Because I don't know what type of game is this, so I cannot really have something to be based on. But I liked this game. It's a cool game. There are probably more mysteries, but nah, too many mysteries. So yeah, okay, this was cool. Now I will end this live. Maybe later we'll go live again. You know, who knows? Well, see you later or see you tomorrow. And thank you for appearing.